Hey guys, well I'm at the Wolfe Customs Gathering. A lot of you guys that are on Facebook know of the Wolfe Customs Facebook group. Justin Wolfe, that's his page, or or his group rather, on Facebook. And him and Terry, a guy also from that group, put on a gathering, just some sort of a camp out that everybody could kind of get together and share knowledge and just kind of hang out and get to know each other. We've been talking back and forth on the page and through private messages and stuff like that on Facebook for at least a year, if not a couple years. I can't remember how long I've been on that group, but such a really nice group of guys. And they finally put this camp out gathering together, and I was able to make it. It was about an 8-hour drive for me, and I've just been having a lot of fun. This is I got here yesterday and just kind of was feeling stuff out and kind of meeting everybody. You know, sometimes I have a tendency, I guess, to be a little bit shy. Just it's easy to type on the computer, but it's sometimes a little harder to meet people in person. And especially too, I think you might have a little expectations when you're talking with people on Facebook. You know, you have a little bit of an expectation of what that person may be like. And it's just a little awkward, I think, whenever you meet someone in person, in real life. But I gotta say, everybody here is super, super nice. I mean, Justin is just way down to earth, real laid back. It's just like he is on his videos. I mean, he's just super nice. And Travis Henry, I mean, he's just always laughing, always in a good mood, just super nice. And you know, Terry is here, and I'd butcher his last name, but and Lee. A couple of friends I met here as well. So far we're the only ones here, but man, I mean, just everybody is just super nice. And I thought I'd take you over there and show you a little bit. Justin's given Lee a class in the bow drill fire method, and so we'll go over there in just a second. I'll show you my tarp setup. This is how I'm camping. I just decided to bring my tarp. I didn't want to do a hammock. This is Kansas, and Justin is always saying about how there's no trees. So I wanted to give this tarp setup a little bit of a tryout. So we'll go over there and see how I slept last night. So this was my setup. In here I've got my MSS and, you know, a little bit of a messy campsite, but I've got my Boreal shirt in there I used for a pillow last night. Just a regular sleeping pad under there, and I've got one of those reusable space blankets underneath there for kind of a moisture barrier. So I'll get the back side of this. Basically, I just did a real basic plow point, did a ridge line, toggle up front, and then staked out the sides. I've got one toggle in the middle, lifting up the back, or lifting up the middle, and then the back, you can tell I need to do some work as far as my setting up. Like I said, I'm real new at this tarp camping thing, but you can see all the slack down in the bottom there. That's just unused space, and I need to figure out how to correct that. Maybe a ridge line running down from that ridge line down to that stake on the inside would have helped. I just need to do a little bit more research, but it was okay. There's plenty of room in there for me and my pack and stuff. I just put my pack back there where it kind of sags down. All right, so let's go see what everybody's doing over here. That Joe sent. Here's that horse wheel. This is his contribution to the giveaway and everything else. He kind of left it up to me to figure out how we want to give it away, whether we want to do a challenge or anything like that. To be honest with you, after thinking about it, I think that this package should go to the gentleman that put this together. Travis.
Well, thank you. Should I open it now?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I'll open it now.
Absolutely.
Anybody got a knife I can borrow?
First try.
Oh, it's already open?
It's open.
And a lot of work, a lot of hard work.
Well, I needed
Yeah, he did.
some
Yeah, he
paper.
Lots of 20th century.
No way.
Oh.
Now, I want to give you a little bit of background on this knife. That is Joe's personal knife.
Really?
That was his first Raven that he ever did.
That is freaking awesome.
Now, the sheath, Joe did not get an opportunity to finish the sheath, okay? Now, I know that you're wanting to give your hand
you know, give that leather a try and everything else. So, I mean, you can go ahead and finish sewing it up. If you need any help, I'd be more than happy to help you.
Oh yeah, that's a lot further along than mine is.
So, but no, I
Freaking cool.
you're the one that went through and did all this work and got this thing put together. So I think it's only fitting that you're the one that should get that knife.
That's cool. Thank
But yeah, I think.
you.
It's pretty,
You
I was
show
gonna
me. You
say.
teach me how to hone it.
It's like the first thing.
Okay, here we have Travis Henry giving Lee Ralph a little bit of instruction on the bow drill fire method. Making your notch there?
Yes.
Fun and games at the Wolfe Customs Gathering. Awesome. Okay, well, we had a few new arrivals show up. Heather and Ed showed up. And, you know, Ed's a nice guy and everything, but you can definitely tell he's from Illinois. So, we'll get back with you and see what other craziness this guy ends up with, because I have a feeling it's gonna be out of control. So here we are at the Wolfe Customs Gathering, and I just want to confirm that Justin snores. Wolfe Customs Gathering. Today they're going to be doing a one stick fire. You take a stick and process it down and only use that one approximate 12-inch long, whatever diameter log, and make a sustainable fire out of it. They're about to get started. Looks like Travis is pretty well on his way. Lucas is going. There's Lee getting going. Justin. There's Terry.
With my knotted cedar.
Uh-oh.
Spent an hour looking for. Yeah, spent an hour looking for.
Wow, it looks like Heather's got a crowd over here. she's got fans.
They say I'm in the lead.
All right.
That one, buddy? Okay.
Oh, looks like she's got some feather sticks going on. There's Ed behind the trees. Look at the size of that knife he's got there.
My dad got a bigger knife than that. What's the one for that?
All right.
I'm down for a count.
Here, Terry's processing that down to a nice tinder. Got some real fine dust in there.
Kinda
Now
wet,
it's just
though.
gonna
Kind of wet.
depend on whether or not it's damp.
It's damp. Everything's kind of damp.
I don't really know.
You don't want to see this.
Sure I do.
Okay, I can tell you right now, you're gonna have such a hard time with tinder. Don't tell anybody. Give that a shot.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my God.
Justin's giving some little bit
Pointers.
of pointers over there.
Be able to get a little bit finer curls with that if you're delicate, okay?
Okay, circus dog. Yeah, that was awesome.
No.
Come here.
Oh, look
It looks dry. Yeah. Well, dry on the outside, but on the inside. Wet. See how the dog's doing on her one stick fire.
Oh, yep, she's going after
She's
his
still going at it.
That's right.
It is. Be quiet.
Uh-oh. Did it go out? No, not yet. Not yet.
Let's go see how everybody else.
Yeah.
Dropping, are you? Hey.
Travis has a huge start right there. Did you light it with a feather stick? Is that how you?
Fuzz stick, and
Fuzz
then
stick.
I put the little bit of feather stick in there.
Okay. That's a pretty nice little feather stick, I think, right there.
Oh, this little knot right here?
Yep.
Yeah. You got a second one here just to kind of help it along. I don't think I have enough shavings, so.
Enough ferro rod shavings? That's what you're
No,
aiming for? Oh,
these.
okay.
Of course, I could just flip it over and use magnesium. But that's not the point.
Flip it over and use the ferro rod, you mean?
No, this is magnesium on this side.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was trying to do.
Did I hear him say that he's got a magnesium stick over here?
Yeah, magnesium on one side.
Okay, you gonna utilize that?
I didn't know as part, or I could.
You
but
absolutely can.
Hell yeah, then.
If it's built onto your ferro rod, I don't call that cheating.
Okay.
I call that being prepared.
Can't remember where I picked this up at, but.
That one stick, can it be a match?
Can the one stick be a match? That's funny. Travis is almost there. Almost there. Once we start seeing a coal bed in there.
You get cut up?
Cheater! Cheater!
One guy's trying to steal Travis's fire to use in his fire.
You need to get it going again, the line went out. This point, I know what now, I'm just having fun with this one.
Yeah.
This must be a soft rod.
Looks like a harder one to me. It's just, you just got to get some material off it.
I don't want to do this.
Go ahead, Brooke. Tell him. Tell him, Brooke.
But wait a minute.
There's a perfect piece of fire right over there.
Try to light our magnesium, are we?
There you go.
What's that? Oh, should I get yours first?
So close.
Yep, that was close.
Does somebody need to borrow one?
Magnesium is nice, but it sure goes quick.
Yeah, it sure does. Okay, now some of you guys are going to notice that Lucas is using the blade of his knife to strike his ferro rod. Now,
That's because
there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. How an individual chooses to use their tool is that individual's choice. He doesn't have a sharp spine, so he's kind of forced to do so.
lack of options.
And the striker that he was using was not cutting it. Wasn't able to get any sparks from that striker.
How we doing over here, Travis?
I'm just
Looks like
keeping
we've
a
got
lot of cold down.
Sustainable fire. And he just won
All right.
his wife a haversack and a 10 by 10 seal nylon tarp.
You mean he better have won it?
Congratulations,
See if
my
he gets
friend.
out of here alive.
Congratulations.
Job. Thank you.
You're gonna make it out of here with that car.
My wife's gonna make it out of here.
What time did you say it was?
Beer 30.
That's what I thought I heard.
Beer 30.
You got any left after last night, Larry?
I don't bring a knife to a gunfight.
I'll loan you a few if you need one.